Hey, everybody's coming in now. Give a few minutes just so everybody gets a chance to get in here. See if I can get this to focus. There we go. I was going to put Teddy on top again tonight, but I think I may have cracked the laptop a little bit. So Teddy just hanging out over here. But he's here tonight, as well as Homer Simpson and us at All-Star Fan Fest. So while people come in, I just wanted to go over a couple things I actually got in the mail today that I thought was pretty cool. The first thing I got back from spring training in Fort Myers, Florida. How you doing, Joe? Oh, the Trey Turner. I'm pretty jealous, Peyton. Yeah, being a Nationals fan, I love those parallels. He does. Homer is ready to celebrate. I thought about pulling out one of the other Simpsons characters because I have a lot of them, like that expression on Homer. But I got Joe Musgrove back today. And again, if you have the left one's a little blurry, but I think it's because he actually stuck them right in the envelope right after he signed them. Again, if you want to send to spring training, I'd send this week. Otherwise, they might get lost in a big stack of stuff, and then they're back at their main stadium. But Joe Musgrove's usually pretty good. John, I actually the Dirk went out today, so I'm hoping. I saw somebody got him back in 5 days today, so hopefully sometime next week I'll be able to get it back. One more thing. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I think it's the first thumbs up I've gotten. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Steve, how you doing? Okay, so I got some more mail today. In this box, I've got the camera upstairs. My wife's watching The Bachelor downstairs, so this is as good a time as any to go ahead and shoot. W Vogs, how's it going? I feel like that's a trick question. I watch your live streams. Okay, I got this box from Joe Babcock. He's actually in the chat tonight. I've been working on the 1984 subset for 2019 tops. I do. They're pretty good. I always try and pop in when I can. Recently, I've been pretty busy with work, so I've missed a lot of people's live streams, unfortunately, lately. Oh, these are pretty cool. I only have seen these Cracker Jack cards before. Nap Lajoie. I was saying his name wrong for for most of my life, and then I was watching Ken Burns baseball, and that's how they said it. So I'm gonna assume it's Lajoie. That's cool. Sold to the Philadelphia Nationals. That's pretty awesome. I like these Cracker Jack cards. I don't think I've had any of these before. So these are pretty cool. I knew you said he was throwing in some surprises. These are pretty sweet. Yeah, Peyton, I was super shocked about the about the Trout relic. I think I might as well just call it a year with 2019 and not worry about it anymore. Grady Sizemore. I really liked him. I have a soft spot for center fielders. I didn't play baseball, but I played slow pitch softball, so I want to think that outfield's pretty tough in slow pitch. So I tend to like the center fielders because that's what I played. They are like even in one hobby box to only get one hit, and you're not sure if it's going to be an auto or not. I like how Dunross at least does 3 hits. You just aren't 100% sure. And I don't necessarily mind the fact that, it doesn't have the team logos. Okay, are these show codes? Sweet. Yeah, it's I'm pretty amazed at how much stuff you have, Joe. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Yeah, but those are cool though. I like the show codes. I'm in the process of trying to get a PlayStation 4, and I saw 2018 MLB The Show is only $20, at least at the Targets near me. Which that's what the codes are for. So only being a year different, I wouldn't mind saving the $20 and just getting those. Jake Bowers, this is cool. He was a real nice guy. I got his autograph a couple times when he was with Durham last year. He would only sign one at a time, but you knew you were going to get him every time, so that was pretty cool. Brian Anderson. These are just really cool. I love the design on these. I might have to try and make some. Okay, W Vogs, if you to get in tonight, all you have to do go back. I think it's 3 videos. Because if you're subscribed, it's called 100 subscriber giveaway. Checking out Otto's Part 1, and all you have to do is leave a comment in there. You should be in, Peyton. Let me look real quick at the video. Yep, you're in. So what I'll do tonight is, if you've left multiple comments, I'm just going to filter out the duplicate comments so everybody has an equal shot tonight. And then, oh yeah, Joe, I think you said that you were having a hard time as far as being able to leave comments. Oh, you are in. Okay, I see it. 7 hours ago. It says, I'm in number 105, go O's. Okay. Yeah, you're in. And then when we do that one, I think I'm going to do like a monthly giveaway thing, and I'll say how that goes, how that'll go as well. But I'm thinking about trying to make some of these. I have my job, my regular 9 to 5 is I'm a graphic designer. So I try to make my own baseball cards, which I have. Let me actually pull one out while I sort through these. I made these, which are out of the 2012 Heritage style. So I'm working on making some more. If there's any you're interested in, feel free to just email me, codyscardcloset@gmail.com, and I'll work on them. We can probably work a trade or something like that. Peyton, what the winner will get tonight, it's going to be a Card Nation pack, which will be 5 cards from whatever your favorite team is. And you can mention if you have a favorite player as well, regardless of it's from your favorite team. Because I know some people might be like, well, I'm a Phillies fan, but I really like Mike Trout. I might give you 4 Phillies cards and 1 Mike Trout card. And the winner's also going to get a 6th bonus card, which could be like one of the star rookies, which I have in my top loaders. It could be a really cool insert from recent years, or it may be an autograph from my personal collection. Yankees, what do you do? Just go back a couple videos of mine to the one called 100 subscriber giveaway, checking out Otto's Part 1, and just leave a comment in there. Oh, no problem. I'll let me refresh and I'll see what showed up as far as comments. Make sure everybody's in. W Vogs, you're in. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, Joe. I really like these. These are really cool. That was really nice of you. I'm gonna I can actually do one of 2 things for you, Joe. If you want, I can either go ahead and like send out what I have for you. Yeah, you're in for it too, Jerry. I can send out what I have for you already. There's a card show here on Saturday where I can go and look for some different Orioles and type stuff. But that just depends on if you mind waiting a little bit longer for your package to arrive. So it can be either way. I can go ahead and send the ones I've pulled for you tomorrow, or I can wait and see what I find at the card show for a few more things, because I'd like to send you a pretty cool package for just all these that you've sent. These are pretty awesome. And if anybody else wants to trade anything or whatever, feel free to shoot me an email, codyscardcloset@gmail.com, and I'll send you an address you can send them to. Okay, so what we'll do, since we've gone through those, all are here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, Peyton. Go ahead and just shoot me an email. There's a couple things I want to talk about. First thing I'm going to do, because I know you all are. Oh, look, Jerry. Yeah, you did. Yep, you're good to go. I know everybody's excited for the giveaway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run tonight's, and then I'll announce how the monthly giveaways are going to go. Following, like from here on out after tonight, because I want to try and do one at the end of each month, just because. Yeah, you're in, Press. Just because everyone's been so supportive of the channel, and I'd like for everybody to be able to get some at some point or another. So I just wanted to do that as well. So what I'm going to do right now, I've got the. Let me go ahead and move the camera, because I haven't quite figured out how to put in all the information as far as where I can pull. Hold on, let me sit the camera down for a second. You all can look at Teddy. Because what I want to do is, like, I'd love to be able to, I don't know how Steve does it, unless he doesn't shoot through his phone, where he can overlay the images from his computer. D-back stuff. I'll have to look through and see what I have. I probably have some numbered stuff, or probably some pretty cool parallels. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've already pasted the YouTube URL from the 100 giveaway video in there. So we're good to go there. Everybody's in. Tonight, I'm filtering out the duplicate users so that everybody gets an even shot at it. So we have 26 people that have commented. So one of 26 will get it. I think there's 6 people watching now, which is yeah, Joe's pretty good to trade with too, because he might have some pretty cool things. So one of you will get it. Since there's 6 of you here, this is going to increase your chances too. So if you're watching and you end up winning, go ahead and just type here in there or whatever, so I know that you're in. Otherwise, we'll resort. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Can we get a drum roll? I know some people are good at. Shoot me some of those drum roll emojis, and then I'll click start. Okay, here we go. I'm too excited. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see who we get. And Field Guy 316. See, the drum rolls paid off. Okay. So, Field Guy, you're our winner for tonight. I see that you're in here. That's awesome. So all you need to do now is email codyscardcloset@gmail.com. And all you've got to do is give me name and address in there to where to send the cards to, and then let me know favorite team and player, so I can try and look out for those for you, and I'll get those out in the mail to you tomorrow. Now, for everyone that didn't win, you still have a chance in the monthly giveaways, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown on how those will work. What they're going to do is, tonight I filtered out the duplicate users. So if somebody leaves a comment and then, you go in and reply to some other people's comments, I'd love to get some conversations started in the comments amongst you all, so we all can just talk baseball regularly. And then I'll reply and going to happen is each and every comment, whether it's a first comment or a reply, will get you an entry like we did tonight. So at the end of the month, I don't know if you all have seen how Jab's family does his, where he'll punch in all the YouTube URLs and it'll get a person from each video, and then he'll spin them out to get one overall winner. That's ultimately how we'll do it. So, we may have 20 videos in a month. There'll be 20 people that the comment picker will pick. I'll stick those 20 in random.org and we'll get our winner for the monthly giveaway. So it's almost like a little two-step process. Basically, all you have to do is like videos and comment. Whenever you see one go up, comment, leave as many comments as you want in all those, and you'll be good to go. One extra thing, if you want to not have to go through the first process, there is a way for you to get advanced to the final drawing in the random.org for the monthly giveaway. For every person who subscribes to the channel, because you referred them, you automatically get one entry into the monthly giveaway at the end of the month. So if we have 20 videos, there's going to be 20 YouTube commenters that the comment picker will pick out. But say, I'll use Field Guy for an example since he won tonight. Say Field Guy refers 20 people to my YouTube, they subscribe to the channel, and then they say, so for example, Peyton just said he referred his brother. So Peyton, if your brother goes in there and says, I subscribed Peyton, Peyton Starrett, if I'm saying your name right, I hope I am, referred me, or Peyton sent me, you automatically are going to have your name in the monthly giveaway at the end of the month. So, yeah, my wife probably wouldn't mind if I give away the Homer Simpson. He there's a chance. We'll see about that. He may end up going. So if you end up referring 20 people and we have 20 videos in a month, your name may never get picked in the comment picker. But there'll be 20 names that come from that, and your name will be in there an additional 20 times in the random.org because you sent 20 people to the channel. So that gives you a 50% chance of winning the monthly giveaway just because 20 people commented that you sent them to the channel. And I hope all that made sense. We're going to do this every month. So, feel free to keep commenting down the road or referring people as far as the monthly giveaway. There is one other thing that I thought would be pretty cool. It came up just the other day because I'm a big fantasy baseball player. I know not everybody is, some are. I thought it'd be fun to do like a fun fantasy league for the Cody's Card Closet channel, which would be done, and feel free to leave your comments or your thoughts about it. It would be through Yahoo Sports because I think they're the easiest one to manage, and they have and they've got a nice app, so it's pretty easy to update. The league itself would be free of charge for people that do want to play. I looked earlier today. They can do anywhere from like 12 teams to a 20-team league. And I know 20-team is massive, but that's as big as they do. I'm thinking buy-in just to make it competitive would be maybe everybody can submit 5 cards of their choice, like 5 baseball cards. So everybody's got like 5 cards in there, and the winner, will get like most or like maybe half the cards, and the runner-up will get, if everybody puts in 5, the runner-up may get like 25, and then the third place team may get 10, and it'll go down like that. So the majority of the league will use, of the league will end up getting something back. And then we could do like a live card draft where people can draft the cards they want out of the out of all the cards that people send in for fantasy. So that was just an idea that I had that I thought might be pretty cool if anybody wants to play. Um, but yeah, I guess if anybody has any questions as far as the monthly giveaway, yeah, Skate Boy, it happened just a couple minutes ago. You can always watch it in the playback. It's Field Guy won, but it's a Card Nation pack of just 5 cards from their favorite player, and either an auto from my collection, an insert, rookie, something like that. Okay, so Peyton's in. Peyton, send me an email to Cody's Card Closet at gmail.com and just put fantasy in the subject headline. And anybody else that wants to play, do the same thing. Just send me an email with fantasy in the subject. And then I'll probably put together like a group email. Because I think even doing like a live draft would be kind of cool. I might even do like a weekly update video as to how the teams are doing, or maybe a draft recap, or just something pretty cool and different. And then I just thought throwing the cards in would be, a nice little bonus, because then it's like we're having a fantasy draft at the end of the year too, but it's with baseball cards. So I just thought that'd be pretty sweet. So anybody that's interested, shoot me an email, Cody's Card Closet at gmail.com with fantasy in the subject. Feel free to email me too if you have any questions about the monthly giveaways. I'll try and include updates about those in future videos. But basically, for the future ones, leave comments, reply to people, refer your friends, and then you automatically are in the final night's drawing, and you don't have to hope your name pops out of the comment picker like we did tonight. But yeah, so I just think that'd be pretty cool. Let me look here. Okay, so Field Guy. Okay, Marlins. Okay. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of Marlins. I'm not sure what I have as far as Marlins autos go, just because we don't have actually I may have one or two. Because since they're in the Pacific Coast League, well, because they're AAA teams in New Orleans, they don't have a I don't get a ton of their autos. But I'll definitely be able to find something for you or get something sent your direction. But we have I think tomorrow we'll probably go back with another maybe go through some more of the autograph binders. The monthly that's a good question, Jerry. The monthly giveaway is going to start. Okay, so it's going to start with any video that I posted in March. And it works perfect because that 100 subscriber giveaway video went up on February 28th. People can go back and look at the videos starting March 1st, and they'll run through March. So on the last day of March, I'll do the monthly giveaway that night, and I'll pull all the YouTube URLs. And basically, so it doesn't take forever that night, I'll go ahead and pull all those and have them plugged into different tabs on the comment picker. So you all aren't here for like an hour just watching me load URLs into the comment picker. And then we'll put all those names into random.org with all the additional names that'll get added because they referred somebody. So then we'll get the overall monthly giveaway winner. And as we go to, especially as more stuff comes into the channel, as stuff either comes in for fan mail days, or I find some stuff at card shops, as things come in through the eBay page, I'll try and pull in some nicer things too, so I can try and um, give some even bigger things with the giveaways. Because the autos that I do have, I think they're cool. A lot of them are in person. There's a couple through the mails, but the majority of what I have now are in person because the minor league teams right here. So it's more of a one of a kind item, just because it was done in person. So it's not a certified. So there's only going to be so many cards of that design that are signed by a player, because they only sign so much at a time. So I think they're pretty cool to kind of add into the collections. Um, let's see. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, I don't. I actually was. There's actually. I'll show you a couple more things. These were a few things I thought about posting to kind of bring in a few more funds for the channel. So I just figured I'd share it here. Otherwise, they'll probably go on eBay tonight, um, and all that comes into the channel. But then eBay takes out fees and stuff. Some of them are like inserts and things. I pulled this one pretty recently, which I have all the footage recorded. I just haven't used it in videos yet. But this is a Jose Altuve Don't Blink. This is actually the blue insert, or the blue variation, which I haven't seen too many of them. Actually, I haven't pulled any of them. I've seen some online, but this is the first one that I pulled. I think it was like 1 in 18 fat packs. Yeah, I see Columbus when they come down here to Norfolk. Because I think you guys are in the North Division, right, Jay? With Syracuse and Toledo and Scranton, maybe? Yeah, that's a good idea. I would probably just email him the address. This is a Legends in the Making. This is the black one. I've seen some blue. Yeah, everybody down there I think loves Bregman. My whole wife's family went to LSU, um, which if I have a Bregman, I'll throw that in there too, with the Marlins. So I'll just put that in the back of my head. But the black ones, I think, are pretty cool. This one I pulled just the other day. This is Topps high number, Jose Martinez. It's a if I can get it to focus. It's a chrome refractor. So it's numbered 274 out of 569. Yeah, LSU's a pretty good school. I toured it over the summer, and then we went down, and I saw Mike again. I guess over Christmas we were down that way, because one of the LSU basketball players, we were looking through the glass window at the and then this is a short print. We were looking through the glass window at their new basketball complex. This player came up and he was like, "Do you guys want in?" He was like, "I can let you inside." We're like, "Oh, okay, sure." So we went in. He's I think, was he number 24? He's a center, one of the freshmen, which they're definitely playing pretty well. Here's some. I'll just go through some of these too. These were, because you guys know I love some rookies. Yeah, it's the because the Maravich Center. It almost to me looks like a UFO, but they have that I don't know if it's a training complex or what they call it, that's attached to the side of it, between there and where the softball field used to be. Yeah, I'd like to go to the shoe one day. I was I followed them pretty closely back when Craig Krenzel was the quarterback. I think it was Clarette's freshman year. Mainly just because I wanted him to beat Miami. Because I liked Virginia Tech, so I'm like, I can't really pull for Miami. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Like, it's an old stadium. It just, I think it looks older because it's literally like right next to Tiger Stadium, and Tiger Stadium is so awesome. The baseball complex is really awesome too, though. I'd love to go to a game there, but I don't think I'll be able to get down there for a game just because of when baseball season is. Oh, that's cool. Are they having some sort of alumni thing, Jay? Yeah, Alex Box Stadium. That's what it is. They've got pretty good team. I tend to follow the baseball team, um, just because Andrew Stevenson for the Nationals was LSU, and we have Cole. Oh, what is his last name? Cole somebody for I think he plays second base. He's in the Nationals minor league system. And I've got some Alex Lang cards. I've been collecting those too because he was an LSU guy. I like the I really like the oh, who is it? Elite Extra Edition that makes the like college colors cards. I've got a cool Micah Gibbs that has the LSU Tiger flag in the background. That's cool, Jay. Yeah, definitely try and clean up. I always like to try to go to those when they have them down here, which they're not too often. The last one I went to, I think Cam Chancellor, who played for the Seahawks, he was down here for one, and I got him and like Tyrod Taylor and a couple guys. I like going to the Hagerstown Suns games. If you haven't been, Joe, it's a pretty cool stadium. It's very accessible to get autographs. I got Russell Wilson when he was in single A ball up there, and the game got rained out, so I talked to him for maybe like 30 minutes when it was over. Peyton, some do. It really depends. I said in like I think my last video, ours here don't anymore because there's a guy in the area that I don't know if he gets a store discount. He buys them all for like half the price. And then he searches for the hits and then repackages the boxes and the packs and sells them himself for like $15 instead of the 20 for a blaster. But you can tell that they've already been like searched or it's been resealed. And then he tries to sell the hits too. And I don't really like that. So we end up having a lot of just regular 2019 tops or 2018. Okay, that's really cool of you. Yeah, I've gotten involved with the youth group at my church, working with the high school boys. So I think I'm going to try and get them out to a Tides game. Denzel Ward, that'd be cool. Spud Webb, that'd be pretty sweet, especially if you had like an 8x10 from the slam dunk contest. I think that'd be pretty cool. Which I guess, what do we have? These just the rest of the rookies. Yeah. I think Willie Adames is going to have a pretty good year. And Guzman, kind of like that Andujar. I pulled that one the other day. He's in my Dynasty League, but not for long. This I actually pulled out that pharmacy box. I didn't realize it was Wally Joyner's rookie card. I also didn't even realize he was a he got MVP votes his rookie season. Drew Brees is so awesome. I went to training camp once and got to meet him, but it was so insanely crazy that I wasn't able to get an autograph. But he's just such a stand-up guy. And I love like everything he does for like New Orleans. So I guess we have some options because I knew I just talked about an 8x10 by Spud Webb being pretty cool. So we can either call it a wrap. We can continue to just hang out and chat and stuff. I could try and pull out my 8x10 binder if anybody wants to see some of the ones that I've been able to get throughout the years. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what's in it. I haven't gotten any 8x10s in so long. And again, there's no way I'll go through all of them just because, as you can see, this is the 8x10 binder. So there's definitely a ton. There's actually some Saints in here, I think. Let me okay. Let me figure out how to best get this thing situated so I can showcase it. This is Brandon Spikes. I don't know where he ended up in the NFL. Saints maybe? 23 Breeze. I would honestly, I'd love to see a video of those just to see them all. There's a Sean Payton, so there's a Saint for you. I'm sure you guys remember Andy Dalton. I think there's multiples of him. That's a good time to actually get the top football players, is you can send them to them their senior year in college for the most part. It's one of the biggest, I think, first round busts we've seen in a while. Dustin Ackley. And just to clarify, he actually wrote 2009 first round pick on that one. Redskins. Yeah, that might be right. There's my boy Peyton. Actually, yeah, let me leave it this way. Some of them will just end up vertical, I think, because I don't want to make anybody like pass out or anything. Fight on. Yeah, the Manning boys, proud of New Orleans. There's a lot of Matt Barkley, which is too bad he didn't really pan out. But Pompous Lesney. There's Mario Williams. There's a lot of football players. Greg Camarillo. And now we're on to like Jamison Tyon. Tyon again. Laurinaitis. Ed Wang, just because he played for Tech. That's one thing, if you send through the mail. I think you have more success if you do 8x10s. Just because it's a larger envelope. I think it gets their attention. Oh, he has season tickets with the Nationals. Holy cow. That's pretty awesome. And they're in a box too. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, most of them, that's something to keep an eye on too. If you're doing them, make sure they're not copyrighted pictures. Which, when I did SID work, sometimes I'd try and take my own. There's I'm going to show it just because it's Gronk, not to give the Patriots any love. Because, I don't really like the Patriots. This one, I like just because Arthur Mote's number 52. I graduated JMU with him. So he put Go Dukes. And this actually ended Brett Favre's consecutive start streak. Was that hit right there. Have a good night, Jerry. Thanks for stopping by. Golden Tate. Robert Parrish. There's one specific one I'd like to find for you guys. Yeah, I probably would too. Jerry Hughes. Larry Johnson. This, I think, is Joe Webb, who played for the Vikings. That just goes to show, if it's not like major college football, how many people show up sometimes. This was Alabama Birmingham before they shut the team down the first time. Dallas Clark. I honestly didn't even realize I had this much football. All right, here's celebrities one. If anybody wants his American Pickers, you can even send to TV show personalities. So I just sent it to their store in Iowa. Antique Archaeology. Took a while, but all three of them signed it, sent it back. This one I thought was cool. Tyrod Taylor and Tyrell Roberts both signed it. That was Jimmer Fredette, who I don't think ever took off in the NBA really, but he had a phenomenal college career. Tyler Clippard. So now we're on to some pretty some more Nationals guys. Scott Olson didn't end up doing a whole lot. Nigel Morgan, when he completely just obliterated whoever the Marlins catcher was at the time. Colt Brennan. There's Garrett Mock. Put a really cool thing. Joe Nathan, one of the best signatures I think I've seen. Him and Michael Kadire are probably in the Signature Hall of Fame. Chris Sale. This I got his rookie year. So it was pretty cool. That was Corey Brown. He didn't really materialize either. Craig Stammen. Brandon Allen. That's another guy that didn't quite put it together. This guy got drafted by the Brewers, but we have a college summer league near us called the Valley League. So I actually had him put that on there because I knew him back when he played in that league. Chin-Ming Wong. Yuri Perez. Now this is an interesting one. A lot of you all can see this. Logan Thomas. This is a high school basketball roster. I was covering it for the newspaper when I was a sports writer. I think he's a tight end for the Buffalo Bills still. There's Ryan Zimmerman. It's J.D. Martin. There's another one. This is to Cody Houdat, Garrett Hartley. And he put, it's really hard to see because the pin he used, Super Bowl record. It's got the field goal kicks from that year. First ever with CC Sabathia. Wow, that's coming in strong. That's one I still don't have. Yeah, Joe, is the team still in Woodstock? The River Bandits, I think, right? There's Robbie Ray. Yeah, I think my first one was a guy named Raymond Fuentes. 2010 pro debut. Some of these guys are minor league guys. This is Kyle Martin. He played for Clemson and was their starting quarterback. I got him the same time I got Russell Wilson. Which I'll say, one thing when you're asking guys for autographs, make sure you're polite about it. They when I got to Russell Wilson, because I said it started raining that game. The game got called. That's why we get to spend like 30 minutes with him. A guy shows up and says, would you sign a football for me? And he said, sure. And he said, okay, I'll be right back. It's in my car. Well, like 5 minutes later, he comes back. At this point, Kyle Wilson's out talking with us too, or Kyle Parker, signing stuff. And he said, will you sign it too? And he said, sure. And he said, well, would you guys mind getting on the bus to do it? I don't want the ball to get wet. Well, the guys were nice enough to get on the bus. And I'm like, really? Like, they're nice enough to sign it for you. You know, you could have at least had it with you at the time. Like, they didn't have to wait around. And, you know, just make sure if you're asking for autographs, you're prepared. And just make sure you thank them, too, for their time. This one I really liked. It said, Cody, best wishes, go Bruins. And it's signed by Garrett Cole. Yeah, if people quit signing autographs, it's going to end up being because of people like that. That's another first round pick. That's Alex Meyer. He didn't really materialize. How you doing, Brendan? Austin Collie. This one, Anthony Armstrong. What I love here is the inscription. Dallas sucks. And what's funny is the next year he went to play with the Cowboys. I haven't seen many players that'll actually put inscriptions like that. Just because if it gets out. Some guy actually sent me stuff he wanted Ruben Tejada to sign. And he wanted him to inscribe it F. Chase Utley, but not in such a polite way. And I couldn't bring myself to ask him to do that because I think it's just poor taste. It's Ryan Kerrigan. Jacoby Ford. That's Adam